Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into 3 things that you can look forward to this year, or 3 things that you need to know and can expect throughout this year. I'm going to be pulling our cards in a matter of 3 different groups for each group. We have also 3 crystals here, and I'm choosing from a tarot deck, which I can't remember the name right now. Maybe while I'm editing, I'll put it in here. You can read it. Group number 1, there's 6 of Swords here popped out. Okay. And also you have this glitter rock. And for group number 2, we have the Queen of Wands here. And this beautiful amethyst. Really cool shape. And group number 3, the 9 of Swords wanted to come out. I'm kind of liking the back of these. So simple. Maybe it's called Simple Tarot. I don't know. I'll check it. And the black tourmaline. This is literally my favorite tourmaline. I've had this probably for like 20, 25 years. It's my oldest, one of my oldest crystals or rocks that I have. I love this. So thank you so much also for liking and subscribing. If you're resonating with this and also my energy, thank you guys for commenting and also telling me how this resonates with you, what this reminds you of, if you interpreted something for yourself in a different way, because this is a collective reading, so you might pick up some energies and messages that are just for you. So please, I'm always encouraging you to use your discernment and listen to your intuition. Okay, if something doesn't feel right, or you will feel inside if a message is meant for you or not. So I'm just letting you know, okay, if something is, you just don't want it, just don't take it. Leave it for someone else. Sometimes there's very specific messages coming through. So it is just what it is, and sometimes it feels very collective, okay? Sometimes all 3 piles sound similar, but they still have different tiny specific messages within them, because I read a lot like, oh yeah, all the groups have the same message. You know, maybe it is just one big collective message this time. It is what it is. I'm listening to spirit, I'm listening to what they want me to say, and I'm trying to translate the energies. So thank you so much. Most of you guys are absolutely freaking incredible, and I am absolutely so blessed by having you here in this community, and I just want to send you so much love. I'm almost getting emotional. This is so beautiful to me, how much love goes around here. So thank you. I'm sending this right back at you, and you deserve everything and more than you can think of. And without further ado, let's hop into you guys' messages for today. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading. We're going to pull different groups here, like 3 different stacks of cards with at least 1 tarot card each. And also we're going to be clarifying if we need to, and maybe at the end I'm going to pull another message for you or guidance from the Divine Feather Messenger cards here. And you felt drawn to the 6 of Swords. With this 6 of Swords, actually, I'm almost feeling this, like, you know, the words I got right away was safety. The 6 of Swords talks about moving into calmer waters. We also have this, like, glitter rock. There's a vein in here. It's almost like you're following, it's like the gold rush energy I'm getting here. You're following something, okay? You're following some sort of line, the glitter, you're following breadcrumbs or something to find your way home, to find your way into safety, to find your way into calmer waters. This also 6 of Swords, this one specifically here, this card reminds me of success and victory. So I feel overall what you've been feeling drawn to, overall a message is a safety and also victory. Okay, you're going to be victorious in something that you're endeavoring, or something, maybe you're following something blindly and you're having blind faith and trust in something, this path, okay? So you're going to be okay. So this is one message here. We're going to leave this card here. Maybe we can implement it into your reading as well again, but this was a message that I got first and foremost here. Let's look at the first thing, please, for group number 1 that they can look forward to or that they need to know about this year. The first thing that they need to know about, please, for group number 1, we have this card here for the first stack. And then I'm going to get an oracle card right away for group number 1 here for the first thing that they can look forward to. The first thing, please, for group number 1. I will, by editing, speeding up the shuffling here if it takes too long, but I do not want to take away of the importance of Spirit's message here today. Okay, but just like pulling random, unless I feel called to. And let's get one more. I'm also going to be considering showing you the ones on the bottom. Okay, for group number 1, for the first pile here, what else do we have? I'm actually going to prepare all 3 piles right away. The second thing, thank you, is flying away. The second thing for group number 2. The second thing they need to know for group number 2. Thank you. The second thing for group number 1. Did I say group number 2? The second thing for group number 1. And one oracle card here. The second thing for group number 1 that they need to know about for this year. The second thing for group number 1. One on the bottom, they said. Okay. And let's get one more group here. The third thing for group number 1. The third thing that they need to know about or can look forward to. This guy. Nine of Cups on the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And let's take one of these oracle cards, also mine deck, okay. I got asked here when I'm going to use my cards again, so thank you so much. I felt so honored and almost teary-eyed, okay. It was so beautiful. So yeah, I'm using them right away here for the next reading. And here you have your card there, and we have a yes on here on the bottom. And then this guy. And one from this deck is this one. And here we have ambience. So I'm going to show you again. On the bottom of the decks here, we have ambience. So there's something about your aura here. You see these long legs. There's something about that here. You're getting longer, you're getting bigger. Maybe your vibration is getting bigger. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom on the tarot. Wish fulfillment, happiness, and satisfaction. And then we also have grounding, number 5. Potato on the bottom of this deck. Earth and Virgo. And we have this big fat yes here. Okay, so really cool. So let's look at your first group here that you need to know about. Your tarot, we have power. This is the strength card, okay, number 8. Look at this, coffee, powered by coffee. But also miracles in here. There's something here. Could have something to do with fluids or food or something, like something powering something up. There's a lot of energy in this card here for you that you need to know of. Let's look at this as well. Caution, wow. Yeah, with protection and strength. I actually, for this one, when I said I'm going to look on the bottom, the card on the bottom of this deck was protection, okay? And we're talking about you safely moving into or following a path, right? Like no matter what here. And then we have this guy, duality, 27. So I feel like you're going to be presented with things that look scary but might not move, right? I actually saw you as this guy walking over this this crocodile and using it as a step. It's like, well, you know, yes, you might be an obstacle, but hey, let's just use you and take advantage of you as a step stool. Okay, so this guy is not going to be in any of your way. Eternal power, they said immediately, is connected here. Eternally powerful, eternal power, but also understanding the eternal power of duality. Duality, unfortunately, is what we come here for on this planet, okay, to understand. In order to experience beauty, we have to also see the darker side, right? We have to experience the opposite, contrast, duality. They just said love as well. There's something about love and choices here. Yeah, in order to have empowered choices, we need to see the opposite. There's something about oppositions that gives you power. You will see something from a different perspective here also, I feel, that is going to give you eternal power, energy, to the power and strength to move through difficult things because of acceptance also that there are just literally difficult things on this planet. But you're going to be victorious overall here. I really feel that you have a lot of strength within you. This is the first thing you need to know for this year. You're going to be using something that looks scary as a stepping stool. Like you're not going to let this discourage you, right? It's like maybe you take a breath and you sit back and you're like, okay, let me have my coffee first before I tackle this. But then you're going to be so grounded. Yeah, the grounding is really also connected to this energy here for the first group, the first thing you need to know about this year. Caution in the wind, I heard. I also heard that you're going to be eternally protected in the way of like the things that you have to be cautious about, the things that you have to like be aware of are going to be very obvious, okay? Like this guy, yes, he's not moving, but you can see it. It's not like you can see it coming. It's there. You know that this is a thing we have to be aware of, so you can choose, right? So there is power in choice. We talked about this. The lovers came through. So there's power in choice. There's power in knowing the opposition. There's power in knowing your enemy. If this is also a political thing, or if this is something about, you know, there's something predictable here. Something here in this energy is very predictable. And you have this internally power. Something also will power you up. And in this sense here, it could be coffee. It's really funny because cheers, I'm having another coffee while I'm doing this reading. I don't know about you guys, but January makes me really tired this year. I don't know why. I'm feeling very, very tired, but we keep going, right? This is also maybe this energy here. It's almost like, yeah, I know. I just heard this guy saying, yes, I do have all the answers, but do I really want to share this with you right now? There's something in here also in the strength card, the bravery, the courage. It's like, oh, I've been there before. You're gonna do it easy. Like, this guy's not even really awake yet, and he's already conquering the world, okay? So this is one thing here, the first thing you need to know, that you're going to be very, very strong, very brave, and also very wise. You have this strength and power within you, and you know how to utilize it, you know how to use it. Caution in the wind, but what does this mean, actually, caution in the wind? They keep saying caution in the wind. Hang on a second here. Throw caution to the wind means to act recklessly or take a risk without worrying about potential negative consequences. This is so interesting. So it says throw caution to the wind. So yeah, to be also more risky. But with this guy, I really feel that you have what it takes. So I also hear now with my explanation now that I got for the saying, you are allowed. You can take the risk, right? Just step on this guy. You're not going to lose a foot over it, I heard. Like, you can take some risks here in this year, okay? There's extra power and courage stowed within you. Really cool. Let's look at the second thing that you need to know, that you can look forward to, or you just need to know. The 5 of Swords. Spinning and spiraling is here, okay? And this one. Let go. Look at that. Oh, I love it. This almost feels a bit like playful, being goofy also. Shake it off. Shake it off, they said. Yeah, shake it off. Have a good laugh. Scream. That's scream therapy, laugh therapy, okay? Let go. Let loose. Yeah, and luck. Look at that. Let loose, let go, and luck is on its way here for you as well. And we have hope. It's really interesting. This hope card always makes me feel like contemplation. There's something good coming. The luck is the sun. Again, power. They said sun power. You're going to be powered up. Okay, you're going to be lucky. You don't have to worry about anything. Oh my God, I'm so worried now. We're not going to see. We have to move your other group on here as well. I'm loving this for you. The second thing you really need to know is that certain things might be building up. But you're going to be reminding yourself to how to stay grounded and how to let go and how to have a good time. The groundedness here is really, really interesting. It fits in a way of saying that come back to the basics also whenever you feel stressed and chaotic in your head, right? The 5 of Swords is kind of like in your mental space, like something small is turning into something big here potentially, but it's us maybe making this bigger than it needs to be. So there's something about you also moving a bit quicker here, I heard. There's something about you being lucky in the sense of knowing if you tell yourself a different story. Let's say you're feeling yourself spiraling or something small, is happening and you're like, stressing or it's chaos in the head, okay? You're being worried about something, or you just have a lot of things going on. There's something about you remembering on how to reset yourself and how to find your footing. That you are innate lucky, okay? This year, I really feel this is a year of learning and moving into calmer waters with a lot of obstacles and challenges that you're finally now shaking off. Let's say if you have been, or if you're getting upset easily over things, or you're worried about things, right? Something is small, but you're like, oh my God, the more we talk about it, the more we focus on something, the bigger it gets. And this stack here, this thing is saying that, no, tell yourself a different story. Okay, yes, this also shows that you really care, they said, when situations like this arise. But you are encouraged here, and what is coming also to know within that you're lucky. There's an innate sense of luck, like within you, like put within you. And how to shake it off is by simply let go. Let go and let God, I heard. Okay, let go and let God. If you can't handle something or something seems too big or, it doesn't go away, there's something about don't forget to play, don't forget to laugh. Switch your energy. Switch it off. Right? Being goofy or something like this is somehow an advice here. Let go. It's actually really funny. Watch a funny meme, I heard, okay? Whenever you feel this energy of stress. You're always going to be lucky. This could be a good affirmation for the second thing to remember this year, to tell yourself as soon as you're stressed or you're making something, you're spiraling with something. This could be in a relationship here, I heard as well. To give yourself an affirmation of, I'm always lucky. No, this, I remember this from the reading. I'm always lucky. I'm just going to let it go. It's going to work itself out. And this is what we can see also in this card with hope, because it feels a bit like contemplation, like Four of Swords, resting, right? Just taking your mind off of this. Really cool. Let's look at the third thing also. We have the Three of Pentacles. And then we have connection. Nice. Three of Pentacles is also like teamwork and collaboration, which is also connection in a sense. And then we have memory, number 16. And we have Leo in here and fire. And then we have energy, more energy. Wow, I'm loving this. There is energy from connectiveness, teamwork, and collaboration here through connection. Connection with other people. I heard other people will be an aspect in your life that is building you up. We talk a lot about community this year, I feel like, okay, or this year. I haven't even done that many readings this year, but I feel like community this year, a new tribe, specific people are a very, very big topic for everybody collectively. Finding the right tribe, finding the right workplace, finding the people that resonate with you. Learning and education, okay, look at the connection here also in this tree. It makes a heart around this like red moon here or whatever, blood moon. So there's something about this here. You will feel very well taken care of in certain endeavors, also when it comes to school, to education, and to money matters. Okay, there's something about connection in a sense of help, support. Okay, this is with the memory here, Spirit. The memory is pointing me towards the book here. There is something about remembering. Yeah, memory, your memory, you're remembering something. Maybe it could be an old wisdom or something here that you're also remembering how to do something. I also feel for some of you there's something ancestral being activated within you when it comes to your powers. Three of Pentacles and memory on how to do something together. Learning something. This could be also you educating yourself with specific spiritual advice or spiritual groups. This is another thing here. You're finding a lot of peace and a lot of energy, and through connection and community and other people, this will heighten your energy. There's something about you learning about spirituality or even religion or whatever this is for you, but there's something about this here, bringing people together, bringing, like, how can we work together? How can we support each other? There's something about this here, collaboration with other people. Connection, love, right, is coming through. Like the tree is also connected. The tree stands for community. They're all connected, those trees and the roots, and they communicate. They let each other know if something is happening. This could be something here that is coming to you that you're remembering. How important family is, for example, or how to embrace certain things with family. Traditions are coming through here as well. This is another thing that's going to be heightened for you this year. This is a third thing that you need to know. And overall, please don't forget, there's yes, and underneath we have love. There's an open door for love coming also this year. Lots of love, right? Again, we have the trees. Look, the trees here that's making this negative heart. And we're talking about the tree that everybody is connected. So you might also be connected to very specific people that show you how to love, that show you love, what love really means, okay? This key is connection to other people and community, to the right people, and to God, to spirituality, to faith. Here we have strength indicated, okay? You're going to be working through obstacles, and you're actually going to look at it from a different perspective because you're allowed to take them as a stepping stool. You're taking risks, and you're not going to be afraid. Your energy is upgrading. You're going to be radiating, okay? There's something about your energy that is lifted up. Maybe your aura. There's a cleansing going on here as well. Spiritual awareness, spiritual awakening. 9 of Cups was on the bottom here as well. Satisfaction. You're going to be feeling really good. You're going to feel really lucky. Okay, for some of you, I heard this is also in a relationship, even though we see just one person here. But you know what? You're going to be in the right frequency this year. in a lot of ways. This I feel like is very specific because this has to do with your goals. This also has to do with work and with your own strength and bravery. This has nothing to do with someone else, I feel. This is you. This is a power that's being bestowed within you. The rest, I feel, has either to do with faith or even with your soulmate. Okay? But regardless, you're going to be feeling really good about yourself, about your environment, about what you create this year. And then the grounding card we had. Earthy, grounded, potato. Yeah, and the potatoes, right? There's a lot of them in the ground. Like, you're going to be feeling really good with the other potatoes in the ground. Like, you're going to find like-minded people this year. And you're going to be feeling really, really good with the other potatoes. You're going to fit right in, okay? So let's get your last message, please, for group number... Did something just... Yeah, it did. Okay, this guy. Ooh, the robin. How beautiful. On the bottom, we have the duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Yeah, how fitting is this for you? The beautiful duck and the robin flipped. This feather. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Yeah, there is a lot of new things. You're learning new ways of doing something. And also an affirmation, right? I'm always lucky is one for you here. To also know that you're going to be in some way victorious this year. Moving into calmer waters, you're conquering something. You're conquering also your inner beast, your inner mentality, your inner strength and power, okay? You're moving past a hurdle very, very successfully. Group number 1. This could be a move, literally, for some of you. Like, maybe you're moving to a different city or a different community, you're moving churches, or you're yeah, there's something about this. A new coffee, I heard you're even just changing your coffee spot, right? There's something that's changing here. Where you're finding more support, more community. Yeah, again, community. Really beautiful messages, group number 1. I hope that helped. You can put this however it resonates, but this is a beautiful outlook. Don't forget the affirmation here. I'm always lucky and taken care of, I want to say, because it will remind you to just let go and let God. Whenever we're coming into a situation where we could spiral or make something bigger, or something is just inevitable, right? Like stressful situations or something we want to overthink or whatever. So thank you so, so much. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading. We're going to do 3 stacks, okay, for 3 different things that you need to know for this year or can look forward to. And also you feel drawn overall to this Queen of Wands energy. She feels very happy, confident, okay, and we have this beautiful amethyst right on top. This is extra crown. You're getting an extra crown here, I heard, for an overall message right now, but I'm also going to incorporate the Queen of Wands as we go along in your messages here. The Queen of Wands overall also talks about innovation for me, beauty, confidence, as well as self-employment, if this resonates here. But again, we already heard you're going to be receiving an extra crown. So something maybe extra is happening, a different opportunity, or you're literally just upgrading in your endeavors. Okay, an extra crown. Something's opening. Yeah, we can see it's also not right on the head here. There's something about this switching back and forth. Maybe you have multiple things going on this year as well here. But this also can stand for crown chakra, okay? Might also be connecting to different energies and spirits here, but this is just one message. I'm going to prepare 3 piles. You can just scroll forward a little bit here if you don't want to watch all of this. Or if I can put a timestamp in here, I will. But let's get the first thing that group number 2 needs to know, please. What's the first thing for group number 2? Okay. And we're going to take an oracle card here as well. First thing that for group number 2, this one. And first thing for group number 2. And one more from this deck. First thing for group number 2 that they need to know about this year. The first thing for group number 2 that they need to know about this year. I feel these 2 cards. Okay, let's just roll with it. I'm going to do the second and third pile here as well right away. I hope we have enough room. We'll make it work. For group number 2, what's the second thing that they need to know about for this year that they can look forward to? What's the second thing down the bottom? Okay. The second thing for group number 2 for this year. The second thing for group number 2 What's the second thing, please? This one, okay. And this one. Okay. You're getting way more cards. That's interesting. More clarifications, maybe most very important information potentially. And let's do number 3 here. The third thing, please, that I can look forward to or need to notice here. The third thing on the bottom. Okay. And then we're also going to check the what's on the bottom now on all of the decks here, but I'll wait in case people have fast forwarded here. Okay, 2 cards popped out on its own. The third thing, okay, this guy and this guy. And one from here at least. Thank you very much. All right, welcome back. Okay, we have 3 groups here. 3 piles for each thing that we're looking at. And depth. And on the bottom here, we have communication. So there's something opening here, some windows opening. I heard confidence here. I feel a boss energy coming through suddenly. Okay, with the Queen of Wands here. And then we have communication, a window opening. Wow, happiness. You're going to be happy also in what you're doing. I feel a lot of happiness. It's almost like you want to scream it out into the world and it's like, I'm so happy. Okay, there's something about this here. And here for the tarot on the bottom, we have Be Coolio. We have number 0. This is the Fool card. Again, this almost feels like the Sun card. This is enjoyment, leap of faith, like carpe diem, okay? Seize the day I'm feeling here. And then on this, we have longevity. Wow, Scorpio and air. So something is meant to last. Okay, so something you're doing here, I feel for some of you it has to do with either your personality or your endeavors in your workplace. And we have alone. With this, actually, we'll see what the other cards are saying from this deck, but let's see what's underneath. Time zone, yeah, I feel like you're zoned. You're doing something on your own. This alone thing has nothing to do with being isolated. I feel this is something just for you. Okay. I feel like they just said you want to be alone in this. You want to be alone. Maybe you're also having a lot of time to yourself. This looks a bit like a hermit rediscovery. And the simplicity in here, there is like this mysticism, right? Sitting in this, pondering something, maybe even a big question of the universe, I heard. Okay, let's look at the first thing you need to know for this year, group number 2. How exciting is all of this? 6 of Swords, beautiful. 6 of Swords, let's make some room. 6 of Swords, I'm loving this. Always talks about moving into calmer waters, okay? And then we have gossip, interesting. 3 parrots. Wow. Let's look at the other cards. Wholeness, number 33. And we have 2, right? They came out. We have happiness and we have health. They look very similar to me in colors. Here, health is wealth, happiness is health. Okay. We might be moving away from gossip, group number 1. First, plain and simple. This makes sense with this now. You're moving away from things, people, words, rumors, situations. You've had it. You're taking care of your mental health here. This is the first big thing that I'm seeing. This could be because we also talked about mysticism. You might be really pondering, going into a zone. Maybe you're picking up a book, right? It's self-help books or something like this. But there's something here you're taking charge of by yourself. You're really going to be figuring out what is good for you and what is toxic. Okay? You're moving away from things that this is just not supporting your health and your happiness. You're finding wholeness by moving away, by finding calm, by finding peace. The 6 of Swords is peace, okay? This has multiple people, I want to say birds in here. It looks like cranes or ducks or goose or geese or something. You might be finding a different tribe of people, okay? The parrot is interesting because I feel these are like robots. I heard AI. Maybe somebody of you is... I'm not against AI right now by me saying this. I just heard they look like robots, right? It's like they're not real. So you're becoming more discerning when it comes to the things that you're hearing, the people that you're surrounding yourself with. There's something fake, fakeness is going on that you're moving away from. This is one huge thing, and you're finding wholeness on your own. You're finding power and wholeness within yourself, and that's maybe why they said you're receiving a second crown. Because you might be okay in this situation, but you're figuring something out. Also that being alone is not scary, I heard, okay? It's not scary. You're going to be feeling really invigorated and good in that. Be coolio. There's something about these sunglasses also, figuring stuff out. Maybe you're going on an adventure. Maybe you're doing this suddenly, I heard here for some of you, because I'm feeling with this Fool card could be like risky, taking the leap of faith, but you're not afraid because you might be fed up with people or with certain things, okay? An industry, your health. Maybe you need to go on a vacation, right? To just get distance from something to restore your health and therefore your happiness. So I feel this happiness, health is mostly maybe mental, feelings, emotional as well. You could also be leaving a toxic relationship here for some of you, I heard. Finding wholeness with the black mulberry, very beautiful. We have Aquarius in here, but also water. So there's something, the wind is pushing you into a better emotional state of being and therefore more health and more happiness. Yeah, I heard cleansing waters also with the health now. There's something about water that we're drinking, okay? Maybe you're switching something up, okay? There's definitely movement here, leaving something old in the past. This is just toxic. I really feel toxicity. And this could have also been about food or water, right? Figuring out what are you putting into your system, what is going to be making you whole, and the rest is going to be left behind. So very beautiful first thing already. The second thing, oh look, another ending. Number 13, the death card, the end. Okay. And here we have fireworks. Look at this. It almost feels like New Year's. Right, we just had New Year's if you're watching this at the current time. So we have fireworks going off here. There's some revelations happening here for you, group number 1. I have to move this a tiny bit. I'm really sorry, but we need to see all of this. So here we have death card and fireworks. And then we have 2 of these. We have, wow, number 10, the ritual, and number 44, victory. There is this huge revelation and liberation coming through here, a huge transformation. And I feel for some of you, this might actually lead to a complete cut. Maybe you're going on vacation. Let's say, for example, right, that here you're taking, this is connected to this, I feel like, or a few things here are connected. Obviously, this is your life. This is not just a chopped up year. You're moving through the motion. So I feel, for example, let's say you're going on vacation or you're visiting somebody in a different city and you're like, you know what? I felt so good. When you come back, you're like, I felt so good. Let's just make it a whole transition. Let's put an end to this city, to this town, to this workplace, to these people, and I'm going to go with something completely new. And again, also a relationship potentially, right? But also mostly this is a year of finding yourself and your own power. This has nothing to do with anyone else. Whoever is going to be added on to you this year is going to be lucky and is going to be an addition because you don't need anyone else to be happy. And I feel, and this has nothing to do with you just shutting everyone out. No, you're just focusing on yourself and on your own self, beauty, and power. This could also be a workout regime or something like this here, okay? So we have a ritual here. So this ritual is the ritual of putting an end to certain situations, I feel. And you're going to be very, very successful, victorious in your own new beginning, okay? And very victorious in your breakthrough, I want to say. And let's look at this card, grace. There's grace and there is this washing away of sins, I heard. Okay, you're washing away your past. You may be forgiving something. You're definitely putting an end towards something and you're going to be feeling very victorious in that. This is a new beginning for you, right? With an ending comes a new beginning. I feel here we're testing the waters of already leaving something behind and then you're going to make a big shift. There's a big shift happening here as a second thing. And this is for your victory. And we talk about strength and bravery here and self-employment, but this doesn't necessarily mean like your own business. If it does, take it. But I feel this victory in self-employment that you're the boss of yourself. You're the boss of yourself. You're doing the things that are necessary, okay? You're celebrating also. You're celebrating yourself. You're celebrating an end and a new beginning. Let's see if we can see this here, what the new beginning is with the third pile. The Knight of Swords. Interesting. This is very fast movement, okay? But we can also see work in a sense, or a message coming to you, a delivery. And then let's look at these 2 that came out for you. Connection and authenticity. Yeah, look at that. This is for some of you, this is a beautiful new romantic situation. The connection through authenticity, because you're finding yourself, right? Quite obviously, you're leaving something toxic behind and you're moving into new connections, community, connection. It's a big thing. Community is a huge thing. I already talked about it in group 1 and in my other readings so far. Community, new people is a big thing this year, I feel. And then we have 2 cards here together, gratitude and tranquility. Wow. Here we're forgiving, we're letting go, saying goodbye, right? And here we're having gratitude and appreciation. and finding tranquility in a new connection. For a lot of you, I heard it's a love connection. Let's look at this guy. Awareness. I'm loving this here. It's very self-explanatory. How am I going to put this now? I don't want to pluck up your connection. I heard connection to the divine here as well. You're connecting. There's something under the surface of something. I heard somebody that also has a business idea and is going to swiftly present it very authentically. This is a very extra message here, very specific. You're figuring something out. Maybe you're making a business out of something that you're, like, this could be like a spiritual awakening or a liberation of something. You're finding something out. Like, it's just clicking, right? Fireworks are going off here. And I feel someone here might have a good business idea or how to implement this into your business. So there is improvements because we're letting something go toxic that's not supporting our forward momentum, our forward movement. This year is a lot of transformation and moving very quickly. Everything is moving very quick, I feel. Your awareness is shifting definitely into this direction. We can see the Knight of Swords, the bird here is going this way. We're definitely not looking back, okay? With this third thing, you're going to be very authentically yourself. You're very quickly finding your footing. You're very quickly finding yourself. There's a lot of success and victory and awareness. Awareness of your surroundings. You're going to be aware also of what connections you're going to be letting into your life. This is really interesting. I heard you're leaving a mark. You're leaving a mark. Wherever you go here with your authenticity, your colors, like I feel like you're doing something that also leaves other people with something. Okay, maybe you are some sort of spiritual teacher or you're writing a book or something like this, that your message is also going to be delivered to other people. You might be an inspiration with what you've been doing here. Somebody is taking this literal. You're sharing your story with other people here as well. Yeah, we had that here when we look on the bottom, we have communication, right? I feel like you're going to be in this space, secluded space or different space. Maybe you're moving into the country or somewhere else, or you're on this vacation, like you're opening the window. I see a writer, sitting by the window, or painter. Okay, you're painting this beautiful view you're having, but there's something about fresh air and being really, really happy here and being able now ready also to communicate it to other people. I know the secret. I figured it out. Listen to me, okay? But again, also they're saying something about a romantic connection here, potentially. There's a lot about strength also coming through in your message here, and courage, right? And moving forward. But this is also what the Queen of Wands entails. And I don't want to say this is just a feminine. This is just a feminine archetype. This is also, the feminine archetype gives it the spark of, I know what's best for me. And I will receive the best for me. Because I'm also embodying what is best for me. Beauty. Attraction, receiving, okay? Having control of your feelings, having control of the things you can do, and the rest will be added on to you. Knowing also, acting on spiritual inspiration, taking inspired action. Let's get you a last message here from the Feather Messenger cards, please, for group number 2. The turkey. Yeah, we're living a little in the past here with the gossip, though. Honor your own time of harvest. Yeah, we're talking about this aloneness, right? We're talking about you doing this all on your own and figuring out yourself. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. This is exactly what we're talking about. We're coming into this. You're coming into your own. And then you're forgiving and you're having grace and you're having some sort of breakthrough and light bulb moments here with the fireworks, victory, success, and you're turning it into some sort of message that can be delivered to others or in your business. How can you improve something? By you shedding something that's not good, that's stagnant or holding you back, you're also using it for advancement with other people also, I feel like, or with a person. If this is a whole relationship situation, right? Maybe your relationship, or you're now a guidance counselor or something like this here, but something is happening that will also be for the greater good. And this is exactly the message here put in one, okay, with the turkey. Honor your own time of harvest, alone, Queen of Wands. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to greater good. So you might also change your, they just said you might change your outside appearance, maybe your hair. your style. Something here is changing, but it's becoming you, becoming more authentic, right? Then chop chop. Finding your own happiness and strength and health. This breakthrough, this end will feel very, very liberating to you, group number 2. It's very beautiful how this all goes together. So thank you so, so much. I'm sending you the biggest hugs. Okay, don't forget this card's really cool here too. It feels so good, like being a little bit risky as well, but for yourself, you're also not going to be as scared anymore. If somebody was scared and had anxiety, you're definitely going to find the strength within you to do something on your own also. Because we also talked about you don't need necessarily other people to do this with you or to help you or to give you the yes, you can do this, or yes, this is a good idea. Like, you do not need these people to tell you, hey, I don't know if this is something you should be doing or not. You're just going to be doing what's right for you. There's this cleansing and reset going on here first, and then letting go, shedding, forgiving, fireworks, and moving on. So thank you so, so much. You're going to be also very excited, they just said, with the Knight of Swords going to work, for example, or this endeavor, this message. You're very excited about it. There's a sense of fastness here in your reading, okay? You know what you want also, and who's right and what is right for you. So again, thank you so much. I'm sending you the biggest hugs. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading. You feel drawn to this card, and this black tourmaline, and I also have a pigeon staring at me outside. I want to call it a dove, but it is a pigeon. It's still really cool looking. I love the colors, like this like reflective purple and green is really cool. So there's something about this here with the Knight of Swords, but this specific Knight of Swords and the protection thing here, the protection rock. The Knight of Swords traditionally talks about worrying, sleepless nights, and all this stuff, right? Or stressing and, you know, being scared or having anxiety. But I'm feeling the energy of, like, look how these 9 swords are aligned this way. You're ready to go. I almost feel like somebody doesn't want to sleep here. You're ready to go, okay? There's a lot of protection around you and a lot of fire. I heard you have the fire, you have the energy. Okay, maybe you don't need sleep. Or you're just really excited about something. So this is one message coming through with this. And I want to shuffle 3 piles here right away. If you want to, you know, speed up the video a little bit until I'm done. Or if you want to stay here, I might be doing some blah blah while I'm shuffling. Let's do the first thing that group number 3 needs to know. This one wants to come. Okay, thank you. The first thing for group number 3 that they need to know for this year, or that they can look forward to. The first thing for group number 3. Thank you. First thing for group number 3 that they need to know for this year. What's this one? And one more. And the second pile here. What's the second thing that group number 3 can look forward to this year? What's the second thing group number 2 can look forward to? The one on the bottom, okay. Second thing for group number 2. Now I heard, like, bring it on. Okay, bring it on. I'm not scared. It's interesting, 9 of Swords. You're taking charge also. You're not letting yourself be defeated by something, I heard. Oh, this one just popped off. And then, one more here in the sky. Okay. And the third thing for group number 3. What's the third thing for group number 3? The third thing, they actually said get a few more tarot cards for that one. Okay, we will, Spirit. The third thing for group number 3 that they need to know, or that they can look forward to, please, for this year. Yeah, I felt it would be 3 cards. And on the bottom, I'll show you in a second here, because unless people are moving through this section, not watching. Okay, let's get a few oracle cards, please, for the third thing that group number 3 needs to know for this year, this guy. The third thing, group number 3. This. And one from this deck. This one. All right. Welcome back if you fast forwarded here a little bit. Here are your 3 groups, 3 piles, I mean. 3 things you can look forward to. Let's move these over here a little bit. Let's look at the first one first, but I also want to show you what's on the bottom. In the tarot, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, beautiful, amazing. I heard luxury, success, and what you want is coming. But the 10 of Pentacles stands for, obviously, it's Pentacles, financial abundance or stability. The 10, okay, we're reaching a higher level, like we're getting there, you're getting to the end goal. This also, again, stands for community and harmonious relationships. Community, just so you're aware, in case you haven't watched the other piles yet, is a theme for this whole year for everybody, finding your tribe and all this stuff. But this is also could be close family here, that everybody's taken care of, everybody has their needs met. Okay, this is a message here with the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. And then for this, we have air. We'll see how we can incorporate this into the whole reading. And then from this deck, we have communication, number 2, earth, and whatever, Pisces. Okay, and this is a P. Interesting. I just saw this like pearls popping out. Maybe it's a lot of surprises here. Like I feel pearls, diamonds. Something is finally happening here, I feel, for group number 3 overall. And the journey. You might be also getting somewhere, or maybe even realizing that the journey is never ending. Like you should enjoy the journey, right? The journey is never over, I heard. Just enjoy the ride. Yeah, enjoy the ride. Wherever you are, just enjoy the ride. Wow, interesting. So let's look at the first thing for this year. Coolio, the Fool card, beautiful. I see somebody singing. Blah. Okay, maybe expression, taking a risk, showing yourself. As it's I feel a lot of extroversion in here. Okay, this is for you, because I had this card in the last group when this message did not come through whatsoever. Here, I really feel somebody singing, expressing themselves, showing themselves. You could be a photographer, I heard, a singer, or even a designer or something, or your style, like you're showing something. Anywho, we have knowledge. Expression of knowledge. Maybe you are like a teacher or a professor, right? But this also seems like ancient knowledge or something that's very stable within you, right? You're very sure of this. This is philosopher coming through here. And then we have tranquility and as well joy. So something that you're doing here. That there's some form of expression here that you can't wait for. Your message is also protected, I heard, right? We're talking about the 9 of Swords. That is not the traditional 9 of Swords for you, because you're the one who doesn't want to sleep, because you are excited about your message, you're excited about your life, you're excited about an endeavor, right? You're taking a risk, you're saying something. Maybe this is an open public expression of something, right? This could be a book, this could be advertising, marketing. I'm hearing a few things like that. The way you present yourself, okay? There's a lot of sparkle around you, party, like maybe it's an event also, right? When we're talking about marketing or something like this. So this could be really cool here. You might be bringing something to the table if this is a new workplace, for example, that they haven't seen before. You're very sparkly, group number 1. Take advantage of it. You're very excited for something, okay? If this is anxiety, you're definitely overcoming it because you're taking a risk. And in a way, a risk, this is a leap of faith of you. I don't even want to call it a risk for group number 3, because I see you being very confident and expressing it. It's like, what else can happen to me, right? Let's show them what I've got. Be cool, right? Let's just show them what I've got. Like, you do not have to hold yourself back here. This is one very important thing for you to know. And in that, you're finding also some sort of grounding. We have air in here and Pisces. This is really interesting. This could be a spiritual message that you're also like screaming from the rooftops. Okay. Really cool. Knowledge. This could be also some research here going on. Like maybe you're interested in something new, like a specific philosophy. Like this is really coming through here with this specific guy. But he's also reading from a book, right? Yeah. Really nice. I love this. Like ancient knowledge. Maybe you're making people aware of something. There's also a lot of confidence here. The way you're presenting something. I feel somebody at work. The way you're presenting something, you already look like a success, right? You're very interesting. You're very interesting and sparkly. You have this joy sparkle around you, okay? This very innocent, also childlike energy. But then you're also very knowledgeable, you're very wise. Like there's something about you here. I don't even know, the tranquility is almost like it doesn't fit in. But with the candle, maybe it's like the hermit that is coming out of you. Maybe you reached a specific level, a specific age. You're resetting though, in a sense of like, my age doesn't matter. But because of your age, you have a lot of knowledge and you're expressing it. But you're also not too old to party. There's something about this here, okay? In this sense. So let's look at the second thing here. It's also a new beginning, I want to say, right? A new beginning, finding your tribe. This is a bee, right? You're open. Somehow you're open for a new experience and and expression. Yeah, same. And the second thing here, we have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. Again, there's this childlike energy again coming through. Building new dreams, right? With a sandcastle, playing, love. Maybe you're falling in love as well here. Or it could also be children. Maybe you're a teacher. We talked about this here already. If you're a teacher, maybe you have a lot of knowledge that you can give to others, right? I feel a gift giver here also. I just saw somebody leaving little notes for everyone to make them have a good day. If this is your colleagues or your children, right? You might send little notes and stuff like that here. This could be really something that you're embracing this year, because I'm feeling like you're embracing happiness and expression. Expression will bring you happiness, group number 1. And joy. Like, express all the things you've learned, right? Like, show them, like, give it, like, pay it forward also in a sense of your knowledge, pay it forward. And we have healing. Ooh, there's something about healing. Maybe a childhood wounds. There's lots about play. Your visions, maybe you've been hurt in the past here. Like, this is not a year of holding back anymore, right? We're healing the inner child here also, I heard. And then this other thing is memory. Yeah, maybe we're finally letting go of something really, really difficult, right? From your past. With the Page of Cups, maybe your dreams were shattered also with the Page of Cups. You're ready to dream again, to try something, or finally making something come true. There's something healing that's been going on for a very long time. Either this has to do with a child, literally, or like your past, right? Quite obvious. It has to do with your past, so we can have a brand new beginning. Your dreams, your visions, your feelings, healing. So lots of love coming in here for you. And then we also have awareness. Maybe even becoming aware of the things in yourself, your inner child, what needs still healing. This could be a big aspect here as well for you in this year. I heard a once and for all healing. This could be about love, right? About the past love, hurts, what happened. Page of Cups, dreaming again, allowing yourself to dream big. I heard. Remembering also. Okay, there's something about remembrance here. I feel a little bit of an energy like this butterfly looks a little dull. Okay, there's a lot of more color coming through here. There's something being restored within you. You're feeling refreshed and renewed, I want to say, with the Page of Cups. There's more energy coming in, so maybe you're painting a new picture. You're painting a new picture and making this butterfly more colorful. I feel like something is fading in the background that needs to be let go of from the past. Healing a childhood wound, quite obviously. Or multiple ones, okay. I heard making it a distant memory. So we're clearing the way here, we're clearing the path to start dreaming again. So you can also express what you want. You are allowed, again, also with this second thing, to start dreaming again, start dreaming big, start dreaming like a child, right? Like have these like fantasies also. Also doing something that doesn't have to have a big reason or purpose. Like this child, it's like, I'm just having fun right now building the sandcastle, and then we're going to do something else. It is something about learning by doing also. Maybe you're learning something new. This could be here, you're expressing the things you know, but you're also learning new things. Like this, we have a combination here with old and new, right? You're never, like an old dog is learning new tricks potentially here. Painting a new picture. This could be a healing therapy thing here. Maybe you are painting or doing some sort of hobby. Okay, a new thing. Like a healing art kind of situation. And then let's look at the third thing. And they wanted me to get more tarot cards. I hope one didn't fall on the bottom. Oh yeah, no, 3 altogether. We have the Knight of Wands. I love this Knight of Wands so much because usually the Knight of Wands is depicted as like on a horse, right? Fast, ambitious, and so forth. But I'm feeling this energy of, again, this the theme for group number 3 is wise soul, old soul, who is also becoming fresh and new like a baby. I'm feeling this energy in here as well. It's almost like you know what you want, your fire is burning, you have ambition, and you're fearless, but you don't need to rush. You are taking charge and control over the things that you fearlessly want to conquer and go after. There's something about groundedness and a sense of energy in here in your reading, all over. You're embodying knowledge and wisdom and old soul energy, at the same time invigoration of young energy, learning something new. You're combining your wisdoms of a child and an old soul. It's really cool. This could also be passion for someone else. Let me just... Okay. And the other 2 cards, wow. Those came together. We have the wormhole, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the officiant, which is the Hierophant. You're leveling up. Like, OMG, what is happening, group number 3? Waiting for your upgrade. That's incredible. Let's just get these cards together first here. I hope you can see this fine. Okay, let's look at these other ones here first. We have wait. A magpie is coming through. Oh goodness. Maggie is coming through for you. Yeah, patience in the Knight of Wands. Be patient. If this is also about relationships or something, right? There's no rush here, I heard. This is a bit of an evaluation of your feelings, to not, like, let's say for a child, when they're excited, they just run from one thing to the next and it's all exciting, da 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 da. But here you're combining your old soul wisdom with your energy of lust and passion. So there's a lot of like groundedness in here, of knowing when to go and when to wait, okay? There's luck coming for you. So there is a timing thing going on here. This is the 3rd thing you need to know. The things will also happen in your favor, I heard. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Luck is changing. Something is happening here that's worth waiting for, I heard. And this could be a relationship for some of you. Yeah, interesting. And then we also have purification. Yeah, maybe this is what we're waiting for, right? Something needs to purify. Maybe it's the other person. If you're waiting for your soulmate, right? There's something here. They're also being purified. I think they're going probably through the same thing as you, or very, very similar, right? It's a timing thing here. I heard also with the wormhole, you're also you're going through this wormhole, you're going through the black hole into a different dimension. So there's a reality shift going on here for you, and the things will be delivered to you, I heard with the officiant. It's a timing thing. You just sit back and wait, but you know, though, what your passion is. You know what you want with the Knight of Wands. You're not scared. You're not afraid, okay, to move and charge forward. This is where the Nine of Swords comes in as well. You're probably waiting. You're excited. You don't want to sleep, right? But there's a waiting aspect here that something will be delivered to you in right timing. And I feel for some of you, or lots of you, it's a person. It's love. This is the one and only, the eternity, eternal. This could be your soulmate, your twin flame. It's who is also being prepared in the background for this, I want to say enormous relationship, for this enormous growth also, for this endeavor, for this new adventure in your life. Money as well. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Something is being delivered to you. The Chariot is underneath that as well. Yeah, riding the waves. Wow. Enjoy the ride. Didn't we talk about this with the Journey card here? Enjoy the ride. Right? It's kind of like a roundabout. Also feels like the Wheel of Fortune here. What comes up must come down. But this is really just talk about enjoy the ride. The journey will not end. This whole thing, this whole experience is a constant journey. You're going to be very lucky. I want to get another card from this. We also have air here. Okay, there's something about air signs. This could be Gemini. We have Gemini in here with purification. Again, though, they're giving me time, they say, with air. Can we please clarify the third thing for group number 3 here? Because you are going to be lucky, okay? So there is a timing thing going on here before something is going to be delivered to you. With fire, with air and fire. And we have fire in the Knight of Wands. We already talked about it. Passion, okay? And transition. Yeah, something is still in transition. Like whatever is going to be delivered to you with the officiant, this could also be documents. This could be something very, very important to you. This could be commitment. This could be teacher. This could be messages. And this could also be higher powers or your perfect person, okay, for commitment. Something here is still in transition. Success. Regardless though, and yes, it's coming for sure. I don't know why, and there's no card in here talking about love, but for some reason I feel love. But it could also be like finances, money, togetherness, being taken care of. Like you're not going to be sitting here on your own forever, even though you're embracing that as well. I feel you're ready to go. You're not scared, but there's something here that also needs to happen in the background. The third thing is going to bring a lot of success. So I feel for a lot of you, it's a relationship. Oop, hey, hang on. They just said, look under the yes. Love. Fireworks. Faith. Wow. I feel for lots of you, it's like the one and only. This could also be the higher powers, the love from God or something here. I heard it'll come to you. Maybe this is why the Knight of Wands is depicted as somebody actually waiting. Whatever you want is coming to you. It's going to be delivered to you. It's almost coming out of nowhere with the wormhole. It's moving itself through something like a wormhole, like a different reality, okay? Wow. And let's get a Feather Messenger card here for group number 3, please. Do we have another message, please, for group number 3? Group number 3's message, please. Oh, thank you. I love it. On the bottom, we have the Crow. 2 cards popped out for you here, and we have universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Use this energy. There is something coming to you in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. It's coming through a wormhole, okay? It's coming from a different reality. So this could be a download here. Which is helping you to create your new reality. And your reality is full of love and success. But something is being purified in the background first. And we have these 2 beautiful cards popping out. I love the Meadowlark. Smile, you will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. We have that here too, right? We're letting something go. We're cleansing something up here with your inner child as well. And we have the Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Wow. Yeah. For a lot of you, you're also going to be very successful at your new workplace, if this is a workplace or a new hobby, a new endeavor of yours. Okay? And I feel like you're not going to be alone, but I feel it's in process, it's in progress. There is success and a yes here for you with something very, very big being delivered. Something very passionate, okay, that's going to fulfill you. But we have to be patient with it. Is there any last message, please, for this third thing? Is this a person? What is this about, please, for group number 3? What do they have to be patient about? Page of Swords, a message, education, studying something, and justice, peace, a judgment in a way, the 8 of Swords. Something needs to be released. There is something purifying in the background, right? The 8 of Swords also talks about mental prison. Something needs to be released here. Something is working in the background. They're not giving us complete insight into this here. But it will come at divine timing. And success is here, and love as well. Peace. This is justice. Balance. Maybe it is like an official thing, like a document, right? That is being prepared in the background here for you. But there's a yes and success. So whatever you also wait for here in this third situation for this year is also going to be successful. Yeah, look on the bottom, we have the star, the gift. And no matter what it is, it's going to be really, really good, and a wish fulfillment in a way. Beautiful, group number 3. So I'm going to stop digging now because they're not going to let me know what this really is, because it's also something different for each and every one of you. Just wait, the thing success will come, right? It's being delivered to you. It's coming, it's working its way through some sort of weird dimension here. So thank you so much, group number 3. I hope that helped. You can put this wherever it resonates for you. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.